race here, Victor. Turn right Alpha 3, right on Alpha, contact ground point 9.
Right on Alpha 3, Alpha to ground.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm monitoring the internet. Happy Monday. Odd to be saying Monday. Joshua, good afternoon. Yeah, hopefully the internet will play nice here in just a minute. I think Air France is trying to get things started here. As many of you guys know, Air France tends to mess with things. So give us just a minute here. If it continues, I'll switch over to the other internet and reset this one.
I'm sorry, Mr. Call sign. Charlie, Romeo Echo 68, right down, runway 23
So
left.
keep an eye on it here.
Runway 23 left.
Man, 120 folks watching already? Good. Yes, I just started a minute ago. Thank you all for tuning in. Good afternoon, everybody. Again, I am monitoring the internet. You'll see a couple of little spurts here where it's having issues. I reset it earlier. Let me go ahead and just switch internets here. I can't handle that. I can't let y'all sit and suffer. So bear with me. Gonna switch internets. Hold on, and then I'm gonna unplug that one and restart it again. I don't know what its issue is this afternoon, but we'll see. All right, so the plane will be here in about 40 minutes, 37, 40 minutes, somewhere around in there. We're gonna have Aer Lingus arrival first. Aer Lingus will be here. We have the Air France 787 Dreamliner to push back here in just a few minutes. I think that's probably what's messing with our internet. I did unplug the other internet. We'll try to switch back to that one in a few minutes. So, a lot of things getting ready to happen. They're going to come in. Hopefully we'll see the cup slide off the plane. So a few minutes here. Again, about 40 minutes or so for that arrival. It was busy right before I got on the air here. Got some out for departure. We've got a jet out. Punta Gorda. An hour and 40 minutes. Cessna Citation CJ4 coming in here on 23 left. See that one in just a moment. I'll give it a second to get a little bit closer. So again, smash the like button. Let's get as many likes as possible. Shoot, 215 folks watching. Let's get as many as possible before they get here. Flying in on a 757 tonight. So again, about 40-ish minutes.
When you're able, make a 180 on the runway. Alpha's going to be blocked for a little bit.
Hey, emojis on iPhone are working again. All right, so if you guys are channel members, we have the Canes emoji. A 1 day, 1 night deal. We've got the Canes emoji. So feel free, as soon as they get here, get touchdown, spam the chat all you guys want with the Canes emoji. Keep that chat flowing quickly and going. Got a Sky 5 helicopter hanging out over here. They've been hanging out over the highway for the last couple of minutes. I don't know why. I thought maybe they were getting in position for the arrival of the Canes, but it turns out that is not the case.
Hello, Raleigh Tower, King here, 49 Julia Pop.
So we got 21 minutes before Aer Lingus from Dublin. A321XLR. They are Delta 8958. If you guys are wanting to follow along with that, Delta 8958. Canes plane 757 arriving in just 26 minutes. They are, so they're going to come off the plane over here at GA. That's what all the buses are waiting for. Right behind them is the Southwest charter for their families. So Southwest 8285 going to be coming in 25 minutes. So both of those should land fairly close together.
We're going to Signature. Can we anticipate a back taxi because of your taxiway closure?
I'm sorry, say again?
49 Julia Pop is going to Signature. Can we anticipate a back taxi because of your taxiway closure?
49 Julia Pop is negative. It's just a southwest pushback. They'll move by the time you displace.
Okay.
Oh, here comes that Cessna Citation. Taking a minute to come around here. So the Canes are the hockey team, the local hockey team here for Raleigh. They won the Stanley Cup last night. So flying back in this evening. Gonna have an eventful evening, hopefully. Like I said, about 24 minutes before their arrival. Alan Lee with a £5 super chat. Thank you so much, Alan Lee. Hanging out in the northeast of England. Thank you so much, Alan Lee, as always, with the £5 super chat. So again, here are all the coaches to take them out. Miss Carolina gifting out a membership. So now that one going out to Miles. No. That one going out to T. Lee, G410. So again, like I said, tonight and tonight only, we've got that new Canes emoji. So when they get here, spam the chat all you guys want with the Canes emoji. Again, 20... Well, flight radar still says 25 minutes. $24 minutes.
American 2406, Raleigh Tower. Turn left heading 210.
All right, American 2406 getting ready for departure. What do we got going on over here?
23 right, clear up American 2406. Clear to land.
49 Julie Pop 23 left, clear lane.
got American at 2406 getting ready for departure. We've got another little private plane coming in for arrival. Crosswinds this afternoon, by the way. Winds out of the west. So maybe we'll see a little crab action happening.
Papa, it's actually going to be longer now for that Southwest. They have some issues. So when you're able, make a 180 on the runway and then exit at Alpha 4.
All right, we'll make the 180 and exit at Alpha 4. 490, Julie.
Air France at Dreamliner getting ready for their departure. Beacons on for them. We'll have that pushback here in just a minute. Maybe we'll try to go back to our other internet once they get out of here. Steph K, happy Monday. But again, happy Monday, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Big evening here as the Canes get ready to come in. Like I said, 23 minutes. Aer Lingus coming up in just a few minutes as well. Aer Lingus is going to be here in just 15 minutes. So again, continue to smash the like button. I don't even know how many likes we've got right now. How many do we want to get to? Can we get to 200 by the bottom of the hour? Got almost 300 folks watching the show. Sitting at 135 likes. Oh, a couple more coaches entering back here. Let's swing over there for just a minute. Just for a second. Got a Southwest truck here that come the other two coaches. I'm assuming family and everything are going to go out on all of these coaches. Teams, the team, of course, and all of their family members. Now, if you guys are just joining us, Southwest is coming in from Las Vegas right behind them, so both Southwest and that Delta 757 will be over there. So yes, if you guys are trying to follow along, Delta 8958, that 757. Got JetBlue 404 coming in from San Juan, Puerto Rico in just a few minutes, arriving in about 4 minutes. And again, as we get Air France ready to go, that 787 Dreamliner. Not sure. Luckily, though, Miles, we're here and set up for both runways.
404 on down runway 23, you're right, clear line.
As always, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to watch the show in 4K. That is available if your internet allows for that. And if you guys enjoy aviation, feel free to subscribe as well. Little something special for you guys tonight. Was here yesterday. Temperatures much better than yesterday. I don't feel like I'm going to pass out today. Yesterday's heat was brutal. And I got a little sunburn on the back of my knee. And you want to talk about a spot that hurts? That's, I've never had one on the back of my knee before, and I don't ever want another one. Oh, Southwest already ready to go. Will it be a turn and burn? Let's see if Southwest does Southwest things. If you guys have flight radar, go over there, track that. We might be able to get it up to being the #1 tracked plane On flight radar 24, Delta. Oh, ABC 11's getting ready to head out for something. Sky 5 went and moved on. They were sitting over here to our left, but I don't know exactly. They moved on and went somewhere else. Looks like ABC 11 getting ready to go. All right, let's enjoy the startup of the Dreamliner.
Echo Echo Raleigh, tower departure from the ramp is at your own risk. I don't have any winds for you. Hold short, runway 23 right.
All right, so that was JetBlue 404 coming in from San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're looking at 3 hours, 4 minutes for that flight. So again, continue to smash the like button. I'm trying to get my thing to roll here so we can... We're almost at 200 likes already. Continue to smash that like button. Hopefully more folks will join the show if you guys smash that like.
1275, turn 1 sitting 210, runway 23 right, clear takeoff.
Dang, 10 new subscribers in a matter of 19 minutes. So thank you guys. Aer Lingus up next. Aer Lingus, number 1, off to Dublin. Or in from Dublin, excuse me, Delta. Get the flight info on Delta in just a moment. As you see, the 787 Dreamliner of Air France. Getting ready to make that long trip back to Paris. We missed out on it yesterday because I left early. We saw the arrival. the Tide Pod of Sun Country back to Minneapolis. Delta 1275, that departure there off to Tampa at A319. So Sun Country working their way out. Again, for our members, make sure you guys use the emojis. Got that new Canes emoji if you guys are just tuning in for channel members. So when they arrive, again, celebrate with that emoji. Nearly 400 folks watching. Trying to get my light counter to roll. There we go, finally. 233 likes.
Contact Park City.
Departure, good day, we'll pick up.
It's really funny that this flight on the way in is Raleigh's area code 919. Call sign is, I can't remember what theirs is, but flight number is usually SCX919.
Shamrock 9 Charlie Juliet, Raleigh Tower, runway 23, right, clear lane.
The Canes are just a few minutes out, about 20 minutes or so.
I'm sorry, I don't. My wind equipment is not working right now.
Oh man, they don't have any idea on the winds. We saw JetBlue 404 kind of wiggling around a little bit. Winds out of the west this afternoon. Could be some bumpy rides for them. For some folks this evening. Hang out here towards the end. Again, Aer Lingus coming up just a minute. All right, let's see. Delta 8958 coming in from Las Vegas. Now 9 minutes out. Delta 8958. If you guys want to go on there and track that, go for it. Again, Delta 8958. You can track that on a flight radar. So 9 minutes, we're sitting at 250 likes, 455 people watching. Can we get to 300, 325 in 9 minutes before their arrival? Can we? Thank you all for tuning in. Big night here. Exciting.
Shamrock 9 Charlie Juliet, start slow front approach, speed and caution, very turbulent, Aviation 787 departing.
All right, so telling Aer Lingus to slow down a little bit. I'm going to try to get the 787 Dreamliner out of here.
1975 Raleigh Tower, runway 23, right, clear lane.
Raleigh Tower 7120 Echo R932.
Tower 7120 West Raleigh Tower, runway 32, clear lane, traffic plans, runway 23, left and right.
Runway 32, clear for land, 7120 Echo.
$269 likes. Man, you guys are moving quick on the likes. All right, enjoy the Dreamliner departure. Off to Paris.
American 2360 Raleigh Tower, runway 23, left clear lane.
Yes, sir, let's go off.
for 75 Kilo Heavy, contact departure, good day.
Back to departure, Southwest United, wind check.
Wind equipment is inoperative, I'm sorry. Shamrock 9 Charlie Juliet, turn left Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo, contact via ramp tower, have a good day.
Left Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo.
No problem, ramp tower 130.17.
All right, Aer Lingus coming in. We're going to get a whole lot of traffic here, both sides. American Airlines 2360 coming in 23 left, an A319 from Philadelphia. Over on the right side, United 1975 coming in from Newark, New Jersey, max 8.
Runway 23 right, continue travel, hold in position.
So a little parallel landing action here. Let's go with the American. It's going to be the better lit arrival. So again, this A319 coming in from Philadelphia. Is that 50 minutes? An hour flight? Dang, we should have went with United. United's already about to touch down. Could have got both touchdowns.
4.5 mile final company.
Right, last way, Delta 2621.
Hey, Tower Bridge, 3624,
Taxi via Bravo, contact the ramp there.
That's Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo over to ramp tower.
Got a Delta 737 up next. Got one coming in from Atlanta, Delta 1097. Going to be our next arrival. This one here is off to Atlanta, Delta 2621.
2621, fly runway heading 23 right, clear for takeoff.
But we're going to skip out on that departure. Aer Lingus coming around the corner.
Delta 1097, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Boy, they're cutting this close. You see Delta here. Let's see if I can zoom this out. See Delta just leaving the screen. Delta coming in. Don't think they'll have to go around here. Plenty of time. Republic Airways 3624 going to be the next arrival, coming in from Washington Dulles. 39 minutes of flight time. All right, so it looks like the Canes are going to land 23 left. Again, Delta 8958. They are number 3 in line for arrival.
Delta 1097, turn left Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo, contact the ramp tower.
So again, we're trying to get, how many likes? 300, 325? Before the arrival of the 757 carrying the Canes. Got a CRJ out here getting ready for departure. Canes are number 1 on Flight Radar. 306 likes. Thank you guys for getting us there quickly.
23 right, clear landing, good. 69 forward.
Or 20 left, go cross runway 23 left, Charlie, then contact ground point now.
A lot of folks coming up here to hang out now. It's a big evening. So again, the Canes number 3 for arrival.
Raleigh Tower, good evening, Delta 8958, visual 23 left.
There they are, calling them on the radio.
Delta 8958, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear landing.
23 left, middle landing, Delta 8958.
Blue Street, 5347, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear landing.
All right, so I think, is there another ARF out there? There's one. I'm wondering if they're gonna do a water cannon salute. So here comes the one from Washington Dulles. It's a party up here. A lot of folks up here. You guys will hear people talking. I try to put the mic where there wouldn't be so many people tonight. Both ABC 11 and Sky 5 hanging out up here waiting for the arrival. So there is Sky 5 waiting.
624, turn left Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo, contact.
What's up, buddy?
Bravo 4, Bravo over to Ring. Right here. We're ahead of Bird about 1,000 feet up final zone.
Huh?
Negative, there is Bird circling.
All right, so
Okay, I appreciate it. Blue Street 5347, Bird circling at 1,000 feet on final.
all right, so the Canes coming in number 2 after this one.
Delta 8958 for the parallel final 1,000 feet, Bird reported.
So they're coming in on this runway. They're going to be number 2 behind this American CRJ. Ooh, they do have them set up for a water cannon though. Looks like ARF getting in place.
The wind equipment is broken, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was smooth, yeah.
Wind for the last 5 minutes was 310 at 8.
All right, there you guys go. Here they come. Get those emojis ready. 5 more channel memberships gifted. So the 5 of you that were just gifted, congratulations. You guys are able to use that new emoji. Smash the like button. Keep going. Enjoy the Canes. I know.
Tower right here, 44. Regard 4436, Raleigh Tower, runway 23, right, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 23, right, break here, 4436.
Raleigh Tower, Southwest 82, 85, 23 left.
Southwest 8285, Raleigh Tower, runway 23, left, clear land.
Clear land, Southwest 82, 85, 23 left. Charlie, right Bravo over to ramp.
Delta 8958, turn right Alpha 2, right on Alpha, contact ground point 9, good day.
Alpha 2, Alpha ground point 9, great.
Hey, here we go. Check this out. I didn't even notice, but look. There you guys go. All the Canes fans hanging out over there by the GA ramp. Absolutely amazing. Huh? Yeah. Keep those likes coming, you guys. 366, almost 1,000 people watching. We're waiting on the 757 to come back around. Get them over to the GA ramp. All right, so we're going to go to the arrival of their family. The next arrival, Southwest, coming in from Las Vegas. Their family's on board this chartered flight. Keeping an eye out for the 757 to come around. Don't want to miss any of that one. There they are. Hold on, experiencing some lag here. I think it's the amount of people. So be patient. It is. I think it's the amount of people. It's overloaded with people. There are thousands and thousands of people here messing up the internet connection. So, of course, yeah. Like, look, there's traffic all down here. Everything's stopped. So again, bear with us on the internet. Lots and lots of people here at the internet or at the airport. So they're exhausting the internet here. So Hold on, let me make a quick change real quick. Gonna have a lag here for just a second, okay? Hold on. Because I want to make sure that them getting off the plane is nice and smooth. All right, hopefully it'll work better now. Again, you guys got to remember there are thousands and thousands of people here exhausting the Wi-Fi network.
Let's turn Charlie, so you got it, then make a right turn on Bravo. Contact Grant for entry on 3017.
Alright, so Charlie Bravo, 3017, breaker 4518.
Raleigh Tower.
Yeah, you know, I spent, you know, tons and tons of money on internet, and it, you know, it's still reliable, unreliable. It just depends on the network. Starlink is just as bad, from what I understand. There are several. That's why big YouTube streamers don't use Starlink. It's not as reliable for doing this type of thing, but we should be okay now. I turned a couple things down and switched internets back and forth again. This is the moment we've all been waiting for anyway. Yeah, see, Starlink has horrible upload speeds. So it's not about how fast you can download things, it's about how fast we can upload. And like I said, with thousands and thousands of people here at the airport just overloading the network, it makes it hard for us to keep connected. Almost looking at them. You can see the door.
American 2379 Raleigh Tower, flight runway heading runway 23 right, left for takeoff.
American 2379, clear takeoff 23 right, runway heading.
Set jet 833, contact departure, take care.
Push departure, 833, have a great day.
You as well. Wind 330 at 5.
Tower 990, Julie Charlie.
Number 990, Juliet, Charlie Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, third line.
Third lane, 23 left, 0.
No, it's right there. That's the cup. Cup's out. Bringing it down the stairs.
Check 669.
Check 669, Raleigh Tower, turn right heading 310, runway 23 left, there, take off. Coming up 9 miles per hour. Wind variable 4. American 2379, contact port, take care.
Perfect, I'm down over to Port, good night.
Take care, 2432, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, line up and land for traffic off the parallel.
23 right, line up on 4432.
Hey, there's another jet taking off.
I got what I got. I got what I need. Easy money. This whole thing is
Because they're not gonna come out right here. They're gonna go out.
There was a bunch of people standing.
Most of the time they go out around this area.
yeah, last time they drove out.
So maybe that's south.
Good seeing you, bro. I knew I'd see you. That's all.
Contact port, take care.
Perfect, good day.
Take care, 2432, fly runway heading runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 23 right, take care, 4432.
Delta 1407, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, line of point.
23 right, line up on
221, after landing, hover taxi over to the guard ramp, your discretion. Last call for 21. 221, after landing, hover taxi over to the guard ramp, your discretion. 221.
So you guys will get back to watch if it worked. With so many people who missed it. Maybe I put in the traffic most of the time when we have special prayers. This
Number 181, Foxtrot Alpha, Raleigh Tower, runway 32, third line. Number 0, Juliet, Charlie, turn right Alpha 3, contact ground point 9.
Alpha 3, point 9,
Take care, 4432, contact depart, take care.
Our departure, good day, take care, 4432.
Number 181, Foxtrot Alpha, traffic landing and departing the parallel 23. The 1407, fly runway heading runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 1407.
Take care, 4493, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, line up and wait.
23 right, line up and wait, take care, 2493.
Charlie Tower, 221 is clear. 221, copy all, have a good day.
I did. Hopefully, like I said, it didn't mess up. Like I said, I don't have it.
783 Raleigh Tower, 63 left, continue traffic will be holding position.
Probably 1,000 plus on there.
It's not our budget contract range, up here 2983. Delta 1407, contact departure, take care.
What are the departure good with? 1407.
Breaker 4493, fly runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
23 right there for takeoff. Runway heading breaker 4493.
Way live, right? It's going to submit.
Runway 996, start takeoff, Raleigh Tower, turn right heading 310, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff, caution right turbulence departed Embraer from 23 right.
23 left, quick takeoff, turn heading 310 on November 9 or 6 o'clock, I'll be looking for that traffic.
Number 6, start takeoff, excuse me, caution right turbulence departed traffic on the right side of the Embraer. Breaker 4493, contact departure, take care.
See ya, breaker 4493.
United 1205, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, live and wait for traffic off the Durham.
523 right, that's all Joe 5.
Turn 36D8 is going to be submitted as long as the time to get up on the right side.
I am Drew. I am up at top of the parking garage. Again, I want to apologize, everybody. Things happen when you have thousands of people here that normally aren't at the airport when it comes to the internet. I'm running 2 different internets today.
Wind 310.
So, again, apologies for that. Things happen. Again, upload speeds for me are way more important than download speeds. I have to run speed tests everywhere we go. If we go somewhere new and the upload speeds aren't very good, then we can't typically do a show. But if you guys are just joining us, talking about thousands of people, what I'm talking about is, one, you got everybody coming in on the planes, turning their phones on, both for this and other things, but you've also got probably this entire parking lot over here full of people, and that is a big parking lot.
I'm going 4029 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, continue traffic holding in position. Number 6, start takeoff, heading 310, contact.
So yeah, a little bit of issues. Glad I was able to be out here nonetheless, but again, apologies for the internet issues. Again, it overloads. Like I said, thousands and thousands of people here. The internet gets overloaded.
I'm going 4029 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear land.
I'm willing to bet that they're going to go down the hill as opposed to coming out the gate, but I don't know. Don't know exactly which way they'll decide to go. Got a Southwest coming in as they finish up loading everybody onto the bus.
City 68, Raleigh Tower, 23 left, line of way.
I assume they're going to head back to the Lenovo Center, possibly. I don't know how the inner workings of that goes.
Convoy 4029 on the inbounders. 2 helicopters are on the north side of this building.
Again, you guys are very welcome. Again, I'm sorry about the internet. Again, nothing we can do. It doesn't matter. Again, we're bouncing between AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, all 3 different networks, and you know.
Wind 290 at 8, +16.
The internet can't handle it. The internet can't handle it. Which means it messed up anything that I wanted for shorts. I should have been recording it.
Raleigh Tower on 23 left, line up and wait for traffic landing 32.
I've talked to several people who have tried to do live streaming with Starlink. They say the upload speeds are horrible. So if you go on your phone right now and do Google a speed test, if that speed test for me on the upload side of it isn't above 12, then it's not really any good. I can make 8 work, but if it's not above 10 or 12 on the upload speed, I really can't give you guys a quality show. And like I said, when you get thousands of cell phones hitting the internet at the same time, or hitting 2 or 3 towers at the same time, it really drags the internet down. Up wind gust up to 1.6.
For 181 Foxtrot off the turn right, when able hold short of 23 left and remain this frequency.
Yeah, ours runs really high upload speeds if the towers work. And it seems like RDU is the only place that we ever have issues. I go to Charlotte, I could stream all day. Really high settings, all day. Never have an issue. But here, there's something off about the towers. I don't know what it is, but there is something off about RDU and the towers. So, some days it'll be perfect, it'll run good all day. Other days, it's hard for me to get a show going at all. So there they go.
Number 181 Foxtrot Alpha, approach 923 left at taxiway Charlie, contact ground point 9 on the other side. Traffic.
So they're going to take them out the side, I think. Maybe not. Maybe they're going to parade them around. We'll find out in a minute. They should go out. If they go out the front side of Atlantic, they should go out right behind this exec jet. So we'll see if they come back around. They're not over toward the gate. The gate is on the other side of that set of hangars right there. So we'll see exactly what they do here in just a minute.
Delta 508, fly around my heading runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Delta 508, fly runway 23 for takeoff.
That's what I said. If they don't go out the main gate, that's messed up. Because there's a lot of people waiting over there for them to come out. So we'll find out here in a minute where they go. But again, if you're just joining us, all the fans hanging out down here.
Contact the park taker. Unity 1769, about 4 more minutes for your time.
Tower.
East 2072 is on the visual, keep your right.
That's 2072, Raleigh Tower, running 23 right, clear to land.
Your right, clear to land, Delta 2072.
Number 6 Tango Pop, Alpha is probably going to be blocked if you want to make a 180 and then exit on Alpha 4.
After that, make 180 and exit on Alpha 4. Try to make it work for you.
Thank you. Next traffic's about 10 miles out. You got time?
Yeah, we'll be well out of there before then. Tower, medevac, go 1082 and down to visual. 3 left.
Alright, Gale Stanley 2, Raleigh Tower, running 23 left, continue, aircraft down the runway.
Continue, medevac, go 10.
There they go.
Wind 290 at 5.
'26 Stanley Cup champs.
United 1769, about 2 more minutes for your time.
I think somebody said the parade is on Saturday.
7 land, 23 left, medevac, go 7.
For 6 Tango Pop, you can contact ground point 9. Have a good day. Thanks for that.
Go for ground, or no problem, see it.
Southwest 1389, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear to land. You're following traffic that's on the 3.5 mile final.
23 left, clear land, Southwest 1389.
Boy, that's a lot of people, ain't it? Lots of folks over there. I want to know where everybody parked. Like, I wonder where everybody parked, legitimately, because that parking lot is usually closed. Maybe they moved everybody out of that lot just for this occasion, so folks could park right there. So we'll wait on them, on everyone to clear out. We'll turn the quality back up. Now, if you guys are here for the aviation, we should see the American 777 to London push back here in just a few minutes. Scheduled pushback time 7:05 p.m. We're coming up on 7:06. So that big 777 off to London coming up in just a few minutes. Can you imagine how many people are waiting out at the Lenovo Center right now?
United 1769.
There are probably, dude, that's going to be an absolute party out there when they get there. You think about how many people are here at the airport. It's going to be madhouse over there at the Lenovo Center.
Alright, Gale Stanley 2, turn right Alpha 3 and contact ground point 9. Good day.
And that's 3 over the ground, medevac, go 7.
Nice. Trip with Twin 286, 1 more minute for your time.
You got it. Fine, 286.
Wind variable at 4.
That is crazy, the amount of people over there. Seriously. So the families are going to go out the back way, the way we thought they might go. Got a southwest arrival.
Fly runway heading runway correction, turn left heading 210, heading 210.
Sounds like their wind equipment is back to working, by the way.
Take up 210.
Wind variable, wind gust up to 16.
Contact park ticker.
So a windy evening.
Delta 2699 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, line of away.
3 right, line up and away, Delta 2699.
I hope the airport isn't making them pay to park.
Delta 1389, turn right to Alpha 2 and contact ground point 9, good day.
Right Alpha 2 over to ground, okay, Delta 1389.
Tower, medevac 4 flight 1206.
Medevac 4 flight 1206, Raleigh Tower.
110, 5G. Oh, that's pretty good. It's going to be, like I said, an insane party over at the Lenovo Center. All right, still no movement out of the American 777. Hopefully we'll see that departure here in a little bit. This one's going to run a bit long. Still quite a few folks hanging out up here. Waiting on this one, the American 777. I haven't even checked flight radar in the last little while here. I don't know if we've got Iceland tonight. I don't know nothing. Ice 821 from Reykjavik coming in on that MAX 9, coming in just 3 minutes.
Delta 2699, contact park, take care.
There's a UPS 757 lit up on flight radar. Alaska Airlines coming around the corner now. So Iceland from Reykjavik coming up. Alaska Airlines back to Seattle.
Sky 5, stand by. Okay, Sky 5, stand by. Project 139, traffic on a 4 mile final runway 23 left line of wait. Left line. 4 flight 1206, right turn Alpha 3 and contact ground on point 9. Sky 5, will you be remaining north of the runway 23 right extended center line? No, yeah, there's several arrivals, so we're going to have to wait. Crew track 139, turn right heading 310, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff. Digit 567, runway 23 left, clear to land. Wind is estimated as 3208.
Clear to land, 23 left, Digit 567. Hello,
Alright, there, 821, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear to land.
You guys want the videos of the water
All right, Iced 821, our next arrival. Again, coming in from Reykjavik.
Oh, wow. I know. Can I please?
6 hours, 19 minutes from Iceland. Yeah. It's probably why the water cannon salute didn't last very long. They're like, yeah, we got to save some water.
Contact departure.
Contact departure.
All right, so again, the MAX 9 flying 6 hours, 20 minutes.
Rodeo 102, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, continue, traffic's going to hold in position.
Continuing to 23 left.
Alaska 474, Raleigh Tower, good evening, traffic, citation 6 mile final, runway 23 left, line up, wait.
Wow, Alaska's going to take off on 23 left? Interesting. They never take off on 23 left.
Helicopter 43, Echo, Raleigh Tower, stand by. Exit jet 567, right turn Alpha 3, and contact ground on point 9.
Alpha 3.9, exit jet 567.
You think so?
Alaska 474, fly runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading clear for takeoff.
There you go, the American 777
London right there, right?
pushing back. American 174 Heavy off to London, finally getting a push. About 10 minutes late for their expected departure. Look, there are people walking all the way from down there all the way up here. My goodness.
Alaska 474, contact departure. Helicopter 43, Echo, stay requested.
You make for the London flight? You make for the London flight?
Yeah.
Then
I'll
you leave at 9:30?
used to, now it's back up to 7:05. Yeah.
Yeah. When it was the 777, it used to be the most profitable route American Air. I used to work for
GPS 9771, fly runway heading, runway 23 right, let's take off.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 23 right, GPS 9771.
JetBlue 725, on target, evening, runway 23 right, line of wait.
Runway 23 right, JetBlue 725.
Oh, Southwest is already on the move. From back here, we got Sky 5 coming in, back in.
Echo Echo, same request.
There goes that UPS 757 rocket launch. Leaving early tonight, normally 10:05. Boy, absolute rocket out of here.
Rodeo 102, join Alpha, ground point out. Join Alpha, ground point out.
Oh, I can't see it anymore.
Contact departure, but there.
Approach departure, UPS 9771.
JetBlue 725, turn left heading 210, runway 23, right, left takeoff.
ABC 11 flying directly over. Headed over to the Lenovo Center, I would assume. Nice howling startup for these trends. Looks like Southwest is going to leave out of here empty. Boy, I'd like to be at the other end to catch that departure, because you know Southwest, they're going to take off, and they're going to take off hard.
Southwest 8613 Raleigh Tower, fly runway heading, runway 23 left, left takeoff. 23 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading, runway 13. I don't have any traffic for runway 23 left.
Nobody on board this Southwest. Too bad we can't see its departure. That, I bet, would be a fantastic departure. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna watch it. I just can't get the camera around. There's not enough room.
Oh,
2360 to Philadelphia. Will you be able to see their takeoff? What time is their takeoff? Anything is possible. Right after American leaves, we're going to try to get our settings back to normal. I'm sure this doesn't look very good on the TV. I had to turn it way down. Again, a lot of folks over there, again, if you know anything about the internet, too many people on it really messes it up. Beautiful shot of American 174 Heavy getting ready to head back to London.
Southwest 8613, contact departure, okay? Take care, Southwest 8613.
Yeah, after everybody leaves, I'll try to bump things back up. Then we got to figure out a good ending point for this episode of the show. Remember, we'll be back here tomorrow, hopefully. Should be back here for our normal Tuesday evening show. Work for an ISP. Yeah. You know what? You're right, David. It really is ignored, I feel like, because download speeds are always fantastic. It doesn't matter where I go. Download speeds way up there every time. And then the upload speeds are like, bleh. It's like, y'all need to work on your upload speed, seriously. Like, I've known that I've paid attention to that over the last few years, and again, we're running several different internets at the moment. Our internet will switch between different networks, or it's supposed to, and it just, everything overloaded. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, I really don't. These internet providers and cell networks need to get together and say, hey, how can we improve our upload quality? Because you know what else? You know what else is funny? And we talk about internet all the time. But sitting here when the internet freaked out, I had 5 plus, which is 5G, ultra wide, full 5 bars, and the internet was still smashing out. So, you know, just a overload in the network, unfortunately. This is a sleek looking exec jet. Is this thing all black?
Mark 855 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clearly.
Is that the college team? What is that on the back of that? Anybody know what that is? I can't see it. The sun's in my face.
Number 75 X-ray Lima, 2 left turns and contact ground point 9.
All right, again, waiting on that American 777. Out at the end of the runway, getting ready to head back to London. 4 likes away from 600. If you guys haven't smashed the like button, please do so. 6 likes. That's what it looked like, the Texas Longhorns.
American 174 Heavy, ready.
American 174 Heavy, Raleigh Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, runway 23 right, clip takeoff.
Runway Heavy, start takeoff, 23 right, American 174.
2 lights away from 600. All right, let's get this 777 out of here. Enjoy the sounds of the Trent 800s.
General aviation ramp.
It is. The Texas Longhorns. We'll see more of that one in just a second. Let's get over here to Breeze Airways at A220-300.
Fox 855, join Alpha and taxi to the ramp mid frequency. Have a good night. Citation 926, Tango Papa Lodge Tower. Good evening, fly runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Good evening, 216 takeoff, runway heading up.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting AT&T fiber in our neighborhood real soon. Again, I wish that somebody would really work on the uploads for mobile networks. Because everybody uses mobile networks for everything. It's not just for looking at things. How many things, you know, like us right now, we're live streaming. How many people, you know, do little live streams of different things? Crazy. If I could get Google Fiber up here on the parking garage, that'd be great.
Tango Papa, contact departure. Good day.
Over departure, 6 Tango Pop today.
All right, you guys are going to experience some lag. Let's try to get this back up and going again. Try to get our stuff back up. Hopefully everybody's left over there now. So like my, if you guys know anything about it, KBPS, my kilobits per second, I can change, and but right now, in order for it to stay working during all of that, I had to drop it down to 6,000. I try to run at least 12. It's hard to do here, even it's even hard to do it to do 12 here. But like I said, we can go to Charlotte and I can run 15, 16, almost 20 kilobits per second out there. So it's like, you know, all right, so you're gonna experience a brief pause here as I make the switch here. So give me just a second. Yeah, so the software that I use does it in KBPS. I don't know why. So it's kilobytes per second, but it's the software that I use. That's what it uses to show me what it my internet speed. Thank you, Rotors, for the $5 New Zealand. Greatly appreciate that. I caught it just as I hit the close button, so I can't get that up on the screen, but thank you so much, Rotors. Exactly. You're in like a really high functioning area. It should be a lot faster than it is. All right. All right. American Airlines 2360. We're looking at that one. That is headed out. That A319. We've got a Tim's Daughters Youth Group on board at that one. That one will be headed out in just a minute. So hopefully we've got that up and working for right now. I need to take the main internet in the house later and see if I can't work on that tonight, hopefully.
Runway 23 left, turn left heading 160,
So it won't be too much longer. We'll probably end the show so I can go home and try to work on that, unless you guys want to stay for the departure of Aer Lingus and the Iceland departure.
We'll be short of 23 left. Number 357 Whiskey Raleigh Tower, good evening. Mr. Initial altitude maintain 3,000. That's at 3,000 approximately. Or 57 Whiskey Runway 23 left, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 23 left, 57. American 2361, runway 23 right, line up and wait. 23 right, line up and wait, American.
So American 2361. .2360 and 2361 both sitting out there.
Tower American 2360. American 2360 right there.
Yep, 2361 off to Dallas Fort Worth, going to be a 737-800. And then American Airlines 2360 off to Philadelphia with the youth group on board. Tim letting us know.
Okay, roger that. We'll hold right here, and hopefully I'll have some information for you real quick.
Thank you, David. Hey, David, you can email me, or if you have Instagram, find me on Instagram and send me some messages over there. I don't know if my email is working correctly. It's correct. I did double check that. We had issues with it yesterday. Somebody was like, why are my emails getting kicked back? I have no idea. But the email in the description below is our email, so I have no idea. But if you have Instagram, find us on Instagram. You can email me over there as well. So the Canes landed at I think 1840 something. They landed around 6:43. I think that's 18:43 on our clock at the bottom of the screen. Not sure how well it turned out. I'm going to go home and probably cry because, you know, the internet decided to fail me tonight. I should have known. I should have absolutely known to turn it down before he even got started. But that's just, yeah, hindsight, right? I also didn't expect there to be 1,000+ people over there either. Definitely not a normal day. Again, this one, 2361 off to Dallas Fort Worth. Tim's Daughters Youth Group up next. American Airlines 2361 off to Philadelphia. They're going to be on an A319. They are sitting and kind of hiding out over there. What did I just see?
Put a departure, 5 you have a good night.
Not that one.
American 2361, contact departure, good deal.
So we're waiting on American Airlines 2360. Sorry, I got them backwards, I think. So waiting on American 2360. Yeah, so David, my email is in the description below, or you can find it on the channel. Miss Carolina can put it up there as well. There's no caps, no spaces in it, but it is Carolina Aviation 2022 at gmail.com. Hopefully it works. Somebody said they were emailing me yesterday and it was kicking back for some reason. But I checked it today and the email address in the description is correct. So I don't know what the deal with that is. I just recently did not a rework on the thing, but I had to post in some disclaimers and such. American Airlines 2375 coming in from Miami, an hour and 40 minutes of flight time. Another A319. That one will be our next arrival. This is not the one we're waiting for. Again, we're waiting for a A319 departure. Hopefully they can get all the kids to shine the light off the left side if they're all sitting on the left side. So Tim, if you're watching, see if your daughter can get everybody to shine their flashlight off the left side of the plane. One of these days, oh man, you know what? It'd be really cool if we could get somebody on one of these flights to get everybody in the window seat to shine their flashlight. Do you know how cool that would be? I think we'll wait for the departure of Iceland and Aer Lingus. Sunset will be around that time. And we'll call it a day. Again, I'm back tomorrow night. If you guys have enjoyed the show, continue to smash the like button. 663 likes, 411 folks still watching the show. Thank you all for continuing to stick in here. This American, again, this one is from Miami. It's an A321, or an A319, excuse me, tonight. Some days it's 737. I know, Drew, you're always on the wrong side or something. Thank you so much, David. I look forward to getting with you and looking at all this stuff. Because I really want my internet to quit acting a fool. Now it's just as stable as it can be. Not a single issue. It's not even fluctuating. It's sitting all nice and pretty. See the flag whipping in the wind there, center lower portion of your screen. Got a FedEx lit up, 767-300 freighter. You're not going anywhere yet, are you? All right. We don't do Mondays, so I have absolutely no clue who is leaving. Just like that UPS 757 departure, that was a surprise. We did not have the FedEx 767 arrival. 8:25 for Aer Lingus back to Dublin, Iceland 8:30. And of course UPS off to Louisville in the A300 at 9:05. If it helps, I flew out at night. The try a flare, a lot brighter. Yeah, especially during the day, it is really, really hard to spot any of y'all's flashlights, by the way. Y'all need to take like some really bright LED flashlights.
Stop left turn out for Echo outbound as observed. The altimeter is 285, winds 340 at Bennett.
I hope my thing didn't freeze. It still says 411 folks watching, 663 likes. Did you freeze up too? Again, hey, at least one good thing, at least it is not sweltering hot like it was yesterday. Your host yesterday out here messing around in 105 degree heat, 104. We did 7 hours though. We did absolutely 7 hours yesterday.
Runway 23 right.
Hold short of 23 right.
I felt a little off last night after I got home, but I was okay. Stayed hydrated. I'm well hydrated today. The temperature's a lot better today. Temperature tomorrow is supposed to be really, really good. We got a FedEx ATR on final. Short final. We go, one of the channel favorites. Check him out. He's coming in a very short final here. This one coming in from New Bern, the ATR 42300. So you got the email sent through? Yes, I did see the new United livery. If you guys haven't seen the new United livery, go check that out. It is absolutely stunning. I hope we get to see it here at RDU. Hopefully they'll do like Southwest and get things back. They'll do like Southwest and get them over here quite quickly. Southwest, I think, was a couple of days, maybe a week, they were here at RDU with that new livery. Came in at the perfect time. We got it during golden hour. So about a 30-minute flight for a little ATR here. Get another one of the channel favorites.
Turn left heading 160, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Everybody loves a little FedEx ATR action. Again, this one coming in from New Bern. We got another one later from Wilmington.
Line up away, TC right, American 2360.
He's going to come up short and he's going to stop right in the middle of the runway. We don't see that very often.
You can remain with me, the Bravo 6 Foxtrot Juliet to the ramp. You have a great night.
With you, Bravo 6 Juliet, Foxtrot to the ramp, Mountain.
Definitely don't see this out of the ATR. I wonder if this is somebody else. All right, Tim, your daughter and her youth group coming up next, hitting the runway. This A319 right here off to Philadelphia. Hopefully they got some lights up for us on the left side. $704 likes. Still 413 folks watching this evening. Greatly appreciate y'all watching. All right, on to the A319. Let's keep an eye on those windows just in case. We've got lights shining. See any.
32 frequency change group.
By the way, tomorrow's weather looking really good for a show. Tonight feels amazing out here compared to yesterday. Like I said, 107 degrees or 104 degrees according to the feels like yesterday. When I first got here yesterday, 10:30 a.m., I was sweating my butt off. But again, tonight I'm going to go home and try to get some work done on this internet, see if we can't figure out what is going on with it. Yeah, definitely tough lighting right there. They go right in front of the sun. A nice looking little exec jet ready for departure. 23 left. Gonna have Southwest arrival. Southwest 706 coming in from Phoenix, Arizona. 3 hours, 19 minutes for the 737 MAX 8. That'll be our next arrival. Should look beautiful with the golden hour evening lighting. So they've already come in. If you look at the bottom of the screen, at 18:43 was about when they came in. So about 6:43 p.m.
1234 Roger. Good evening, wind 340 at 3.
They came in.
Clear to land, future right. Frontier flight 1234.
Yellow 782, runway 23 left, line up and wait. Moxie 2135, Raleigh Tower, good evening, runway 23 right. 10 traffic may hold a position.
Frontier 1234 coming in from the House of Mouse, coming in from Orlando. Going to be our next arrival. 1 hour, 17 minutes of flight time. Yeah, there's like no humidity out here. Absolutely no humidity, it feels like. It's perfect evening. Again, tomorrow, same way. High temperature tomorrow, 84 degrees, I think. So I'll go home, try to get the internet figured out, and then we'll get a show posted for tomorrow.
Yeah, what's an 82 fly runway heading, runway 63 left, clear for takeoff.
Come on, little exec jet, or I'm going to have to leave you. There you go. Get over to our Frontier arrival. Trips Planes, good evening.
Yellow 782, contact departure. Departure, thank you. The helicopter bound from Golden Current, Raleigh altimeter 298 fight.
Miss Carolina off the Lurkers Lounge. All right, Moxie going to come in on this side too. Moxie 2135 from New Haven, Connecticut. 1 hour and 20 minutes for the A220-300. I don't know what we're going to have in the way of arrivals after that. Okay, we're going to try to stick it out here, hang out for Aer Lingus departure, as well as the Iceland departure, both scheduled for around 8:30.
Number 7 Delta Kilo, contact departure.
Departure break signal.
JetBlue 9603, runway 23 right, monitor 1.
Little hesitation there before touching down.
Foxy 2135, turn left Bravo 4, then a right turn on Bravo, contact ground point 900. Martech 682, turn right at Charlie, cross running 23 left and contact ground point 900.
All right, JetBlue off to San Juan, Puerto Rico.
1903, turn left heading 210, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
They switch up equipment on us?
23 right, clear for takeoff. JetBlue 1903.
Radar 3520, Raleigh Tower.
Definitely looks like they switched
23 right,
it
left,
up.
radar 3520.
Arriving in 2 hours, probably won't be here until 10 p.m. this evening. Again, Aer Lingus and Iceland, probably the last two of the night. Hopefully get you guys the sunset shot as well, and that'll end the night. Again, we're back tomorrow. So a little triple header action here for you guys this week. United's going to go next.
JetBlue 1903, contact departure.
Go to departure, JetBlue 1903, get it.
Give me 5 more seconds. Martech 636, Raleigh Tower, runway 32, clear lane.
We'll get info here on Southwest. We've got a CRJ on the move now too. Got PSA off to Philadelphia. Southwest, I think this is it. Southwest 3766 off to Chicago Midway.
3766, Raleigh Tower, thanks. It's going to be up to the spring.
Again, this one here off to Philadelphia for the CRJ. Boy, golden hour is perfect tonight.
Blue Street 5590, contact Marshall.
See you, Drew.
Blue Street 5590.
Thank you for stopping in. Greatly appreciate it. Always a pleasure to see you, Drew. So this is Southwest 3766, again off the Chicago Midway. Looks like stuck. Flight radar. Republic Airways 4492 sitting out at the end of 23 right. Actually, no, it's not. It's on its way. So some pretty serious departures happening. Getting them out of here. Rapid fire departure action this evening. Oh yeah, we should definitely be able to give you guys a sunset.
4492, contact Departure. Departure, see you 44.
All right, Southwest up next for departure. Again, off to Midway. .757 still sitting over here. I have no idea when that's going to depart. So the 757 here again, if you guys are just joining us today, the 75 bringing the Canes in earlier.
Southwest 3766.
So again, they arrived around 1843 down at the bottom of your screen there, the air nav next to that. If you follow that time, 1843, so around 6:43 p.m. was their arrival for that 757. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. Like I said, I'll probably go home and cry because I'll be upset because the internet didn't work. Oh man, no, I'll be all right. I'm gonna work on this thing though. Try to get this figured out. It drives me nuts. Spend a lot of time and energy trying to work on this stuff, and it for it to mess up drives me insane. Southwest 4411 coming in from Houston, another 737 MAX 8. Going to be our next arrival. We've got a FedEx ATR off to the east coming in from Wilmington, the ATR 72200. There is Republic Airways 4417 sitting out at the end of the runway getting ready for departure. All right, thank you so much, David. I will take a look at that email as soon as I can, hopefully this evening, and try to, I'm going to look at the website for our internet and see what I got to do. I think I may have to manually change cards around so that it'll run one network over the other. It's supposed to change between networks, but I don't know if it did that today or not. Because when I switched over to the cell phone, we didn't have any issues up until there was one little point where the cell phone got overrun.
Monitor ground taxi, Charlie, Juliet, good night. So from Charlie, Juliet, it's monitor ground, point nine.
Yeah. Day job. Always working.
Raleigh Tower, runway 32, clear.
As a matter of fact, this is my 6-day work week. Sadly. Again, I tried to get the 20th off. There was a little air show going on. I could have entered my car in the car show too, but no such luck. Nobody would work for me to get Saturday off, unfortunately. Yeah, 6 days, and then we did yesterday. We did the show here yesterday. Today, tomorrow, and Thursday. And then, of course, we'll be on the air Sunday at some point. Sunday might be a short show, given that it's Father's Day weekend. Got to figure out what all's going on Father's Day for the rest of the family. We normally hang out and do a lot of different, or a couple different things on Father's Day, so we'll see how that turns out. It's no point in doing an early morning show. Yeah, the Lewisburg Air Show.
Number 5322, Raleigh Tower, runway 23, right, clear land.
Clear land, 23 right, number 5322.
Regard 44.
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to do it, but
final flighting 210.
the
clear for takeoff.
Heading 210, 23 right, clear for takeoff.
like I said, nobody's willing to work this weekend for me. Saturdays are always hard to find somebody to work for you. Doesn't matter, you know, what team you're on. People are like, nope. Saturdays are valuable, you know. I got lucky today. I got to leave a few minutes early. Come out here to get set up for the show. Can't see it anymore.
We got 4417, contact departure.
Got another one out here. Delta 737, another one off to Atlanta. Had some folks today who are hey, nice AAFB, checking out the flight school here. So I had some colleagues that were supposed to be flying down to Atlanta today at 5 o'clock. Unfortunately, their flight was canceled, and they had to get rental cars and drive down to Atlanta. It's like, man, that really stinks for you guys. I think it was the only Atlanta flight canceled today. I hope that doesn't happen for me, because I really don't want to make that drive. That is not something I want to do. Nice touchdown for the CRJ.
4411 visual, 23. 4411 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear to land.
Clear to land.
I was hoping they were going to pull out right there. Going to make their way on down, it looks like.
Endeavor 5322, turn left Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo, contact the ramp tower.
Bravo 4 Bravo is ramp at Air 5322, we'll see you in a bit.
Oops. Aer Lingus finishing things up about, what, 10-15 minutes or so. All right, so that arrival coming in from Washington, D.C., Endeavor 5322, 43 minutes of flight time. It's going to be followed by Endeavor 5101 coming in from LaGuardia, another CRJ. About an hour and 6 minutes for this Delta Connection CRJ. So back-to-back CRJs here.
Delta 1097 Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, line up away.
Line away, 23 right, Delta 1097.
Of course, we know Delta 1097 off to Atlanta. CRJ's with a little hesitation there.
Both tower, JetBlue, 5
There 5101, turn left Bravo 4, taxi via Bravo, contact the ramp tower.
That's Bravo 4 and taxi Bravo. We'll contact ramp service 101.
Delta 1097, fly runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Southwest 4411 from Houston. That MAX 8 arriving in just a minute.
Runway 23 right, clear lane.
Going to be our next arrival. Sounds like we got JetBlue out there for arrival. We're at a pretty iconic amount of likes, 767. Too bad we haven't seen any 767s today. No FedEx this afternoon for arrival on Mondays. So the MAX 8 from Houston, our next arrival. Looks like another Southwest right behind that one possibly. That might be our ATR actually.
Third park stuff, 1097.
Alex, good evening. So again, good evening everybody. Continue to smash the like button here. We've got a little bit of time left here. Again, we're back tomorrow, so we're not too worried about seeing everybody's departure tonight. Like sticking around for FedEx and UPS, stuff like that, unless we absolutely, unless Aer Lingus or Iceland get delayed by any stretch, then they're possibly stick around for UPS departure, that A300. JetBlue 585 coming in from JFK, an hour 10 minutes for the A320-200, that one in the new JetBlue paint job. You know what? We were supposed to have Dunkin' Donuts tonight. What happened to that? Anybody know where Dunkin' Donuts is at? What time is that arrival supposed to be? I think it was supposed to be around 7 something. Just like JetBlue to change some equipment. I've never seen the Dunkin' Donuts livery.
Tower Mountain Center 508, coming in for the visual runway.
Mount 7508 Raleigh Tower, runway Well, if you want to sidestep 23 right, that's available. It doesn't matter to me.
Full clear 20 left.
75 weight, runway 23 left, clear wing.
So they gave them the option to come in 23 right, but they're going to stick to 23 left for the FedEx feeder from Wilmington. There he is. Now 28 minutes of flight time for this ATR. 32 minutes, excuse me. Mountain Air Cargo 7508.
TV and Bravo, contact the ramp tower.
Looking like they're dive bombing. Always with the ATRs. I think that's why so many of you guys enjoy the ATR, because it looks like they're just dive bombing the airport. Dang, we might make it to 800 likes tonight. We're 25 away from 800. Of course they did. JetBlue always switching it up. Them in Alaska are really bad about that. Southwest is usually the most reliable when it comes to special liveries, I've learned over the years. Southwest, typically, if it's coming, it's coming. They've let us down a couple of times, but it's very rare that they do. Look at it. He looks like he's about to dive bomb this place. Love watching the arrival of the ATR. Boy, that escalated quickly. We jumped almost 20 likes. We're up to 790 just that quickly. I turned my head and it jumped. So thank you all for smashing the like button this evening. Let's keep them going. Again, we're going to make it to 800 at least. I do want to give you guys an update on the subscriber count. We did this yesterday. Try to do it at least once an episode, a couple times an episode. On our way to 12,000. I know we're over 900. I know we're over 11,900. As a matter of fact, while we have a moment, as I hear bells over here, I'm wondering, there's nobody down there. Is the gate for Aer Lingus moving? It is. Aer Lingus getting ready to push back.
Alpha 3 and contact ground point 9.
All right, so I started the day with 873, 11,873, currently up to 11,981, almost to 12,000 subscribers. We are 19 away. 19 subscribers. 800 likes, 19 subscribers away from 12,000. I knew we were going to get there, but I didn't think we'd get there today, or at least that close. But 100 new subscribers today alone. And I feel like I, let you guys down. I'm going to be hard on myself. I'm always hard on myself. But it's all right. 100 new subscribers today. Man, thank you guys. 100 yesterday. Did we? Yeah, we hit 100 subscribers, 100 plus yesterday, because we started out the day with 749 and then ended at 873, 875, somewhere around in there. And now we're up to 11,986. So the movement is quick. If we don't hit it tonight, we'll definitely, more than likely, hit it tomorrow night. that 12,000. Man, oh man. All right, so we're patiently waiting on Aer Lingus to make that push. We're also waiting for Iceland. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Southwest, we've seen you all night. Look at this shot of the FedEx ATR. Absolutely beautiful shot. This is perfect. Golden hour.
RC-65 Raleigh ground.
Videography.
So the 2393 Raleigh Tower, flight runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
23 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading, Delta 2393.
I'm 7508, can you use Juliet 5 to enter the ramp? Say again? Okay, perfect, thank you.
Is this our favorite Wednesday night controller? Is she on the air tonight? It sounds like it. All right, Delta off to Atlanta. Aer Lingus with beacons on, getting ready for their pushback.
6114 Raleigh ground, runway 23 right,
There we go, the XLR pushing it back for Aer Lingus.
Southwest 3457, ready for departure.
Southwest 3457 Raleigh Tower, roger, just 1 more minute for departure.
Thank you.
Delta 2393, contact departure, take care.
Look at that. Beautiful lighting on the side of that Aer Lingus. Could not ask for better lighting right now.
Southwest 3457, fly runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 23 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3457.
What are they doing with Aer Lingus? What are you guys up to? Getting closer to the sunset segment. If you guys are new to the channel, when we have the opportunity, like we do tonight, we like to give you guys the last few minutes of the sun. We'll sit in silence and watch the sun go down. Nice peaceful evening for the sunset. You get all the ambient noise from the airport, but a beautiful sunset. Now, coming up here shortly. As that Southwest Max makes its way out. Let's take a look. How close are we to the sunset? A few minutes.
Seven, contact departure, take care.
Today, Southwest 3457.
Sitting at 827 on the likes. I don't even care where we get to, as long as you guys keep smashing the like button tonight. Loud startup for our XLR. Aer Lingus. Iceland has yet to push. They've got, this one's pushing early. They're not due to push until 8:30. We're 5 subscribers away from 12,000. Man, you guys really move quickly. So again, if you guys haven't smashed the like button or subscribed, please do so. We are 5 subscribers away from 12,000. That was a quick 1,000 subscribers, I feel like.
Affirmative, Air Shuttle 6114.
I think we celebrated, what, 11,000 in May?
Runway heading 23 right,
No.
Air Shuttle 6114.
End of April, beginning of May? I can't remember when we rolled over to 11,000, but we are working on 12 tonight. There it is, 12,000. Hopefully that number will stay. A lot of people will... I usually get 5 to 10 that fluctuate. So we'll leave here tonight with 12, and tomorrow I'll wake up and we'll only have like 990 or something. Thank you all for getting us to 12,000 subscribers. Greatly appreciate that. Keep those subscribes coming. Man, you guys move fast on the likes too. 843? My goodness, we were just at 827. Keep those coming too. We're almost to 850. We enjoy the beautiful Aer Lingus. I'm keeping an eye on the Iceland tail. Again, they've got about 4 minutes here before they should be beginning their pushback. We've got United Express, operated by Mesa Airlines, Ash 6114 off to Houston. That's going to be a 2-hour flight for that E-175 coming at us right now. Headed off to Houston, Texas. Oh, that was perfect. Right in front of the setting sun. Getting closer to the sunset. Really? Man, you guys go 20, almost 20. I turn around to get that shot. We're at 843. Now we're up to 861. My goodness. You guys really smashing the like button. I think a lot of people forgot too when they came in. Lots going on tonight in tonight's episode of the show. We've got an arrival. We've got Southwest 4820 coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. 59 minutes of flight time.
Shamrock 9, Hotel Whiskey, Raleigh, ground, runway 23 right, taxi via Tango 7 Bravo.
Beautiful look at the Aer Lingus XLR. Back to Dublin. All right, let's get Southwest. Then we'll head into the sunset segment as soon as Aer Lingus is ready to go. We'll get Aer Lingus, and whatever's left of the sunset, we'll grab that as well. So again, if it is you guys' first time here, we should be known as the channel for the sunset, because I try to give it to you guys every time we're up here.
check, please.
Wind 320 at 5.
Southwest with a little hesitation. Smooth touchdown. All right, here we go. Sunset segment.
631 Kilo outbound is approved. Taxiway Zulu clear for takeoff.
My camera's not level for this part. All right, enjoy the sunset, you guys.
Southwest 4820, turn right out.
As soon as Aer Lingus gets a move on, we'll switch back to that, but enjoy the sunset.
Alpha over Alpha 7, Southwest 4820.
Southwest 4820, Roger, can you stay with me?
50, thanks, 4820.
Roger, 855, turn left heading 210, runway 23 left, over for takeoff.
I know. What, 28 more likes and we're at 900? My goodness. Keep them coming.
Raleigh Tower, November 906, Foxtrot off with information off.
Sorry, last aircraft calling again?
Raleigh Tower, 906, Foxtrot off with information off.
996 Foxtrot Golf. Roger, runway 23 left, clear to land. Caution wake turbulence, departing Airbus from 23 left now.
23 left, clear to land, 906, Foxtrot off.
Shamrock 9 Hotel Whiskey, you're following that Embraer at the end. Monitor correction now, switch over my frequency 127.45. Ever 5150, left turn Bravo 4, then a right turn on Bravo. Contact ramp for entry on 3017.
And there you have it. The sun to come back around for another day tomorrow. Absolutely stunning sunset this evening. Again, the camera's not set level for this, for that far back.
On 355, contact Clark, take care.
All right, so we get back to the action here. We've got the Republic Airways sitting out there at the end of the runway. You see Aer Lingus wing pulling up.
Runway heading to the right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 4029.
So Envoy getting ready to leave. It's not a Republic Airways.
American 2375, Raleigh ground, runway 23 right, taxiing the Tango 6 Bravo.
Envoy 4029 off to Washington, D.C. via Reagan. Nice way to end the evening. Again, still waiting on that Iceland. We'll see if they decide to push back here. Not quite on time tonight. 8:30 scheduled pushback. They've been going early because I know I've been talking about them being late.
Hotel, Raleigh ground, you ready to taxi?
So now she's now doing ground operations too. It's like I think she switches over at 8:30 to do both.
Number 11 Hotel.
Should be a good looking departure here with the sunset in the background.
Juliet Alpha.
silhouette.
Denmark 9 Hotel Whiskey, Raleigh Tower, fly runway heading, runway 23 right side for takeoff.
Runway headed 23 right.
I believe this A319 headed back to Miami, Florida.
Contact Park, take care.
Shamrock cleared for departure.
Runway 4029, before you go, check your squawk 5366.
So our XLR to hit the runway, head back to Dublin.
5366, sound boy, 4029.
888,
4029, you contact Park.
22 away.
Order departure, take care of.
Oh, you guys are amazing.
Raleigh Tower, Frontier 1517.
Frontier Flight 1517, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Frontier 1517 coming in from Philadelphia. 54 minutes of flight time. That'll be our next arrival here. Iceland on the push. Iceland back to Reykjavik. And Aer Lingus off to Dublin. Should see these two again tomorrow night. Again, tomorrow we're on the air. Again, trying to get back to our Tuesday, Thursday schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule. Tonight, a very special episode. A little bit of a triple header this week. And then we got Iceland pushing back. Again, if they don't leave until 9 o'clock, then chances of us sticking around for the UPS departure being our final departure will be highly likely. Because it won't be long before UPS starts to get ready for their pushback. All right, American Airlines 2375. That A319 is in fact off to Miami.
Frontier Flight 1517, traffic departing prior to arrival is an Airbus taking the runway now. Number 9611 Hotel, turn left heading 160, runway 23 left, set for takeoff.
96110, 160 left, 231 for takeoff.
All right, so Frontier 1517 from Philadelphia, again our next arrival. We'll see the Iceland, just a minute. Man, 6 likes from 900. Yes, new members are able to get the emojis. So if you were gifted, a membership today, you're able to use the emojis. Now, the Canes emoji will go away after today. I'll put the Etihad emoji back in there for when we go to Charlotte. Boy, what a loud arrival, no? Boy, oh boy.
Country flight 1517.
All right, we should see Iceland pop out from Terminal 2 here any second.
Bravo 3, Bravo 3017, Frontier flight.
902 likes. 425 folks watching. Again, let's go back over here to the subscriber count. We did hit 12,000. Now we're up to 12,022 already. Again, we started the night with 873. We are now crossed over 12,022. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. Well, I thought Iceland was getting a move on. Where'd they go?
Number 1.
Ooh, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Contact departure, can you pitch it?
Little Apache action. Eddie with a 1999 super chat. Give me just a second and I will put that up on the screen. That Apache heading away from us.
Raleigh ground, runway 23 right, taxi B.
Iceland, where are you? Oh, there you are. Iceland still has a minute. Let me get this up on the screen. Brian, congrats on a great show tonight. This is truly showing how this channel has grown from your dedication. Thanks to everyone who has helped and likes and subs and contributions. Here's a little help for parking. Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you for your hard work too, Eddie. Thank you so much. Being a channel member and a moderator. Eddie's like our cheerleader, our subscriber, or not subscriber, our like cheerleader. Eddie's always pushing you guys to get more likes. We like that. Thank you, Eddie. Greatly appreciate your hard work. And again, thank you to everybody who contributed tonight. All of the gifted memberships. Hopefully I didn't miss any super chats or anything this evening. Been watching more of the planes than I have the chat this evening, so apologies for that. But like I said, a big evening here with the Canes returning. But hopefully I didn't miss any.
There is traffic at your 1 o'clock.
And again, if you guys don't know, there is also PayPal.
233, search for traffic.
Miles, you got gifted a membership. Glad you're able to use the emojis again. By the way, somebody who was that was talking about that. Try to update YouTube. Somebody said that theirs were back on iPhone. By the way, so if you haven't been able to use the emojis, try updating it on your iPhone.
Raleigh Towers, 33, I got the traffic sign, no back.
233, roger, and frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Frequency change approved, 233, good day.
Thank you, David. I will get in touch with you about the internet. I'm gonna make one change tonight and see how things go tomorrow. And then if I can't get it, yeah, there you go. Kenneth says it came out yesterday. So there you go. Update your YouTube app. And you guys should be able to use the emojis.
ICR 820, I'll change my frequency 127.45.
Glad you guys enjoyed the Canes emoji. Again, that was a 1 episode deal. We'll pop that down probably tonight, if not tomorrow. Boy, 8 more subscribers. Holy cow. We're up to 12,030. Hey, we've got Jazz 838 coming in from Toronto. Not this, that is not this one. I don't know what this one is, but we've got Air Canada from Toronto coming in.
Good evening, Jazz.
Our final international arrival of the evening. I don't know what this is. Where is this?
Right, clear to land, wind 310 at 3.
I don't have this one up on
23 right.
flight radar.
3.
Repositioning flight. Good point.
Clear check 139, Raleigh Tower, runway 32, clear to land.
Ooh.
Bravo, contact ramp for entry on 3017.
Might want to check on those brakes. They've hit the squealer.
Jazz 838, traffic departing prior to arrival to Boeing 737 MAX.
All right, the MAX off to Reykjavik coming up next. So what do you guys think? Think we stick around for the A300 departure? A lot of folks still watching the show. Numbers looking fantastic. What do you guys think? You guys want to stick around for the A300 UPS departure to Louisville?
Wincom.
Brimbos. Yeah. Trust me, I know. I have Brimbos on my car and they squeak. Drives me insane. But it only does it when it's cold. Like since we've been in really high heat temperatures, my brakes haven't squeaked at all. And I just did the brakes too, not too long ago. Whoops. But when we were down in the 30s and 40s, brakes would squeak. Put a little heat into them, they're okay. I love these Brimbos, though. They've saved my butt a couple of times, people pulling out in front of me. You hit the brake hard and it stops on a dime. Delta 1518 coming up for arrival. This will be the flight I should be on whenever I come back from Atlanta in a couple of weeks. Departing out of here on that Monday. I know, if we stick around, maybe we'll, we might make it to 1,000. 932 likes. Or 900, did I say 9,000? 932 likes. Oh, it's already been a long day. All right. Jazz coming in from Toronto. Get our last evening international flight. Now, tomorrow night we'll probably stick around till 10 o'clock for the FedEx departures.
Southwest 3425, Raleigh ground. Pushback on a taxiway Alpha is approved.
Shoot, at this point, after a night like tonight, I'm not opposed to anything, honestly. Other than stay until like midnight, but... Smooth touchdown for Air Canada. From Toronto. The A300 should definitely be our last departure because it gets really, really slow after 9 o'clock. You know what we didn't really see tonight, by the way? We did not see the 8 o'clock slowdown tonight for a Monday. The last Monday we did a show was quite successful too, so...
38, turn left on Bravo 4, make a right turn on Bravo, contact ramp for entry on 3017. Have a good night.
Left on Bravo 4, right on Bravo is the ramp 3017. Jazz 830, good night. Tower 3 check 669, right, 2.
Check 669, Raleigh Tower, runway 32, for the land.
All right, so Delta 1518 coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. 57 minutes of flight time for the 737-900. Monday night pop. Yeah, Alex, you're absolutely right. A great community. Again, if you were here through the whole thing, I am still disappointed, by the way, but, and I apologize. We'll figure that out. I should have known better. Like I said, hindsight. I should have known better than to have the settings set to a normal day or a normal show. I should have turned them down before we got on the air, and I don't know why my goofy self didn't think of it in anticipation. It's not like I had anything else going on. Of course, to be fair, before I started the show, I always run the show first because, like I said, the software that we use shows me how good the internet is.
And turn right when able. Cross runway 23 left at taxiway Charlie and continue.
So before we started the show, the internet was fine.
Juliet with me.
Here we go again with this. Normally this is a 737-900. As a matter of fact, I think you guys heard me call it. It's the A321. That's how used to this one being a 737 I am.
Delta 1518, you turn left Bravo.
A loud arrival.
Contact ramp for entry on 3017.
So I'm assuming that this isn't going to go out until sometime later tonight, the 757, or possibly in the morning. They've got all the doors open. They probably, maybe they have a lot of cleanup they've got to get done. Thank you, David. And I'll give you the information on what internet I use. 944 likes. 6 away from 950. So we are going to stick it out here for the next 20-ish minutes or so to wait on that UPS A300 back to Louisville. That will be the last departure. Tomorrow night, be more likely we'll stick around for the FedEx departures, unless, of course, FedEx has been flirting with us all night. They're on flight radar right now, but both of them are on flight radar, but they've been doing that since about 7 o'clock. I don't anticipate them leaving. It says, when you look at the actual flight list, it doesn't say till like 10. When you look at the departure board. Yeah, 9:49. It's going to be FedEx 1249. But 9:49 for that one. 9:05 is scheduled pushback time for UPS 1275 off to Louisville, Kentucky. Coming up in just a few minutes, we've got American Airlines 979 coming in from DFW. Air Canada coming around the corner. Still a lot of daylight left, almost 9 o'clock. Still quite a bit of daylight.
Hotel turn, altimeter 2988. Delta 3425, runway 23 left, taxi via Alpha.
Somebody inquiring about a departure 4:15 on Aero Mexico Connect. Tomorrow? Yeah, unfortunately, I'll still be at work. Unfortunately. I wish I could, but like I said, tomorrow, still be at work. We don't start tomorrow night's show until 6 o'clock. Because this show was a pop-up show, I didn't even have time to set up tomorrow's show. So at some point this evening or first thing in the morning, I will set up tomorrow afternoon's show. And you guys go over there, smash the like button throughout the day.
Okay, clear to land, 23 right, American 979.
Protect 669, hold short of 23 left.
The one question I have for tonight is, did we have over 21,000 views on tonight's show?
Continue to the ramp via Charlie, Juliet.
That is our highest view count on any one of our live shows, is 21,000. Didn't break any records with the likes. I think our likes for a live show is 1,100. Still 947, 950 almost. Is amazing. Again, double, triple, quadruple check. Make sure you guys have smashed the like button as we get ready to end. Corn Pop, yes, they landed at 1843. If you want to go back in the show and watch that. Again, we had a little internet snafu, so it may not settle. It may be a little bit laggy and jumpy. But about 1843 at the bottom of your screen. But we did get the internet fixed before they come off the plane, so we were able to check them out lifting the Stanley Cup up in the air as they climbed off the 757. So again, American Airlines 979 coming up in just a moment. That one from DFW 737-800. And again, we're waiting on our last departure of UPS.
Raleigh ground, runway 23 right, taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo 9ers. Southwest 3425, Raleigh Tower, fly runway heading, runway 23 left, clear for takeoff.
Right, take a left, clear for takeoff, 3425.
953 likes. I'm going to check. Again, I'm going to keep on the subscriber count. We just checked it. It was at 22. What are we looking at now? How many of you guys are new? 43. 12,043. If we got to 73 tonight, that would be 200 subscribers alone tonight. My goodness, that would be insane. No. Yes, because we started the night with 873. So yeah, if 73 more subscribers, or not even 73, but if we got to 73 on the subscriber count, 200 subscribers for tonight, which I believe would be close to a record. Close to, don't know if it would be an actual record. I can't remember what our highest subscriber count for any single show is. So again, American 979 from Dallas Fort Worth, our next arrival.
Contact departure. Good morning.
I'll give you one last update on that as we get ready to leave this evening. 959 likes. Keep those likes coming.
Moxie 2135 tower, turn left heading 210, runway 23 left. You are clear for takeoff.
Again, we've got, let's see, 9:05 is its scheduled departure. We should hear her tell them that their pushback is approved here in just a minute. Breeze Airways with a turn and burn over here. I didn't even
turn left on taxiway Bravo 3.
saw them come out, and now they're already on the move.
Good, keep going.
Bravo 3, Bravo, in tower, thanks, American 97.
I see a beacon in that tree. Somebody coming through. Who is that? Frontier. Sliding out from behind the trees.
Frontier Flight 1785, tower, turn left heading 210, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Again, waiting on one last one, that A300, back to Louisville, Kentucky this evening.
Moxie 2135, contact departure, good day.
Departure Moxie 2135.
All right, let's pull ahead of this one a little bit. Try to give you flight info on Moxie. Moxie 2135 off to Tampa, Florida. UPS up on flight radar, so they should be getting ready for push. Frontier 1785 off to the House of Mouse down to Orlando with this A321. A320. A320. I had to double check.
Frontier Flight 1785, contact departure, good night.
Over departure, good night, Flight 1785.
$968 on the likes. UPS pushing back. Can see that up on flight radar. UPS 1275, the last departure of the night. Again, tomorrow we'll be back broadcasting tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Stick around a little longer tomorrow night. We'll stick around for the FedEx departures at almost 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock, excuse me. What a beautiful evening. Let's go a little wide here. Y'all wanna enjoy the beauty that is this evening? While we wait on UPS.
Evening, November 2503 Victor Experience, runway 23 left.
We've got American Airlines 2394 coming in from Charlotte, and A321-200 arriving now in just 4 minutes.
Tower, good evening. American 2394 on the visual for 2-3 ride.
Oh, Ramona gifting out a Carolina Aviation membership. I gotta go back and find that.
2-3 ride, American 2394.
Oh, Ramona gifting out 5 Carolina Aviation memberships. Thank you so much, Ramona. Congratulations, everybody, on the gifted memberships.
2503 Victor Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear to land.
You guys are now able to use the emojis for the next 30 days. Congratulations, everybody, and thank you to Ramona for the support. So we're up on top of the parking garage. Again, sorry this is not level, by the way. We're usually looking up at the airplanes by the time nobody ever notices, but trying to look at the sunset, it is a bit noticeable. But what a beautiful evening. It's level everywhere else except for right there, and I can never get it level 360 degrees. Ever. Never, ever. Ooh, 2 likes from 75. So again, last-ish call for the likes. Again, waiting on our last departure here.
Of course,
27 away from 1,000. Boy, do we have 27 more?
Juliet, would you?
Can we get those 27 before the UPS departure? They're still working on turning around here.
UPS 1275 Heavy, runway 23 right, taxi via Juliet, Foxtrot, Bravo 9.
There she is, telling him where to taxi to.
Which Southwest was that? No problem. Southwest 3417 pushes approved.
Again, this one coming in from Charlotte. American 2394.
Today, 1989, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 23 right, 1989.
For 35461, Raleigh Tower, runway 23 left, clear for the option, wind 3203.
Wind calmed down quite a bit, didn't it?
Bravo, contact the ramp tower, good night.
To the ramp, via Bravo, we'll contact the ramp, American 23.
All right, there is UPS. Our last plane of the evening.
Ramp, American 10.
21 likes away. $12,048 on the subscribers. Man, oh man, thank you all once again. So we'll be close to 20. Away from 200 likes today. All right, United 1989 coming in from Chicago O'Hare 737-800. Going to be probably, no, it'll be our final arrival of the night unless UPS hangs out for a long time. United 1989 again coming in from Chicago O'Hare. You're looking at 1 hour and 18 minutes. February of 2000.
At 21, there's an earlier time available if we need it.
Was that UPS? We should get those last likes in. Right, Lisa, we might. So close to 1,000. So close to 1,000. so close. 983. Will it be like magic? I'll turn and focus on this arrival and you guys will get us 10 more likes. Boy, you guys were really hitting that hard earlier. Speaking of United, we mentioned it briefly. I don't know if any of you guys saw their... We mentioned it briefly. I don't know if you guys saw the United new livery that they posted the video about today. All right, there is our last departure. 15. 15 likes away.
Runway 23 right, clear for takeoff. Runway heading UPS 1235.
Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 arrivals. Doesn't look like anything interesting though. All right, here we go. UPS off to Louisville, Kentucky. Will this be a rocket launch like our 757 earlier? Holy crap, that just jumped all the way up to 998. From like 984 to 998. 2 likes from 1,000. All right, enjoy the A300 departure. Off to Louisville. They turned our light off on us. Still 2 likes away. Come on now. 2 likes. All right, you guys. That's it. Thank you all so much for everything tonight. Contributions, being here, liking the show, watching the show. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you, channel members, moderators, for doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Glad you guys enjoyed the new emoji. The new Canes emoji. Again, that was a one-night deal. That emoji will go away after tonight or tomorrow or whenever I have a minute to sit down and work on things. Again, I'm going to make one quick adjustment because we're going to be on the air tomorrow. I'm going to make one small quick adjustment before I start the show tomorrow. I'm going to try to go home, take a quick shower, go to bed, get up and start all over again tomorrow. Again, thank you all for the likes. Again, we started the day with 11,873, and we are now at 12,055. 20. 20. Hear me. 20 subscribers away from 200 today. 20. What an absolutely phenomenal day. Again, apologies about the internet. I feel so bad about that. I should have known better. But like I said, hindsight, we know for the next time we have some sort of big, humongous, giant event at the airport to turn things down just a little bit. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we will see you again tomorrow night. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Southwest 3421, runway 23 left, taxi to Alpha.